were doing the workbook exercises, and we did up to activity 2.9, where we did the chart, and we came across this image of the graph 2 with percentages, and I was not able to show you how to do that. So if we take a look at how that's done, we have the table and we go into the chart. Now see, the chart is basically a very simple one. So what we do is we right click on the chart and click format, and then we get this pop-up where it says format, and under that chart title, legend and series total. Now chart title, we spoke about how that helps us to change the chart. We spoke about the legend, how to overlay it, how to change it and change colors, and then we come to this uh, section called total. Now here you can see data labels and it's not activated, so if I activate it, you can see in the background the chart changed. Now you can see the values here. Now that is because the value has been selected. If I deselect that, then there's no value there. But now they have shown us with the percentages. What we do is we click on percentage, close that pop-up, and we get the percentages that are showing similar to the way it's shown in the workbook. So that's what I wanted to show you today in this short lesson. And then when we go back to the workbook, activity 2.10 says create graphs using other information in the table. Before, it's not creating, it's creating. Before creating graphs, there's a typo there, using information in first term marks to enter marks for absent students. So what you need to do is, it's first term marks, and you're supposed to use that chart, or rather sorry, table, to create a chart. So and what the workbook is saying is to enter the marks for absent students as well. So you can enter the marks for the absent students as well. So I'm not going to do this exercise with you, and I hope that you'll be able to test this on your own, work on it, and see what the outcome would be like for the charts that you create. So then that is the end of the activities for part 2 spreadsheets lesson in the workbook. We go back to the reading book and there is a summary. Now the summary says a spreadsheet is a document containing rows, columns, where functions and formulas could be used for computations and where sorting and charting of data is possible. So we discussed about all of these. There are rows and columns, and basically you can use functions and formulas for computations, and sorting and charting is possible. So I hope that you understood that portion of the lesson. The second bullet point says a cell is a specific location defined by the intersection of a row and a column. So a cell is something that is found at the intersection of a row and a column. So that is a cell. You are aware of that now. An individual cell is identified by starting with the column name A and row number. It's not RAW row, it should be ROW row number 1. So basically a cell is identified by the column name and the row number. So if we go to, in summary, if we go to N here 5, N5 is the row, is the cell address. And in new open print preview, redo, undo, cut, copy, paste, and spell check are common tools used in spreadsheets. So we spoke about the spreadsheet tools, and what you need to keep in mind is uh, that there will be slight differences between how these options are provided, but in general almost every spreadsheet would have the same type of options. Maybe the image, the button image would be slightly different. Maybe it might be worded in a different way, we don't know. But the feature should be there. Computations are done using functions and formulas. So we spoke about that. How computations are done using functions and formulas. And we spoke about for basic functions like sum, average, max, min, etc. that are available. Bar charts, column charts, line charts, pie charts, etc. should be used for analysis of data. So we spoke about how we can take some data and use a visual image of like a chart to analyze that information. If you look at the data which is shown here in this table, it's difficult to wrap your mind around how uh, it's actually performing. So, but when you look at a chart, you can see that on week 1, Sunday, there has been lower values shown, whereas on week 2 there is a higher value. So that's how it helps you to understand what the numbers mean, because you can use charts to analyze the data that you have and help you to make better informed decisions. So I hope this lesson about spreadsheets helped you, and if there are any questions you can ask them through a comment and I will get back to you. There has been views, but there hasn't been that many views, and one or two comments which I've responded to. The next lesson would be on programming using a software called Scratch. Now unfortunately I am not able to load this particular program onto my MacBook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the programming lesson for now, and I'm going to try and finish off the other lessons whilst I try to figure out the best way to record the lesson on programming and upload it. Please bear with me on this, and hopefully I will see you soon with a new lesson. Thank you for watching, and the pandemic is still going on, so take care. Bye for now.